Caleb's tough one, homecoming loss, 4 turnovers. What was the Troy defense doing that was making it difficult for y'all tonight?
I think the biggest thing they were doing is they were very sound. They're very sound, like in their gaps. You know, they get where they're supposed to go, and then we got to eliminate the little mistakes. I mean, I think all of our turnovers are really just little mistakes that we made. You know, we could have made a better choice and not had the same outcome.
You know, their defensive line, they seem to get back there, get some pressure on TJ. Was it anything they were doing different that you guys didn't see during the week, or was it just they have some really good players that are rushing the passer?
I feel like interior-wise we were handling pretty good, but on the edges we already knew going into this game they have really good DNs, like fast. They're pretty quick guys. They're not power guys, but they're very quick. And so you got to set accordingly, and I think sometimes our tackles were setting accordingly, and they were doing a great job. And then sometimes you don't do the little things right, and then it bites you.
Yeah, as one of the older players on this team, even though it's a lot of players in their first year here still, what do you say to these guys for the rest of the season to kind of put this one to the side and push forward and try and get that bowl eligibility?
I mean, kind of like Coach Kenny said, you gotta flush this game and you gotta look to the next. You know, we're gonna come in tomorrow and we're gonna lift some weights and we're gonna run and we're gonna flush it, and then look forward to the next game, because then the next game could be a win. So you got to look forward to the wins you can make.
Obviously, the offense was moving the ball pretty well on that Troy defense. It just couldn't get past the red zone. What do you think this team needs to do to figure out these red zone problems to get into the end zone?
I think it comes down to, when the open field, we're moving the ball great, and there's room for small mistakes to be made, like a miss here on a block or a route not ran perfectly. But when you get in the red zone, it gets real tight, and you're going, mano a mano with all these guys, and there's no room for mistakes when you get in the red zone. And I think that's where we got to make a difference. We can't have any mistakes down there in the red zone, and we got to execute, and then we'd come out on top, on all those red zones.
Obviously, coming off a tough loss, what does this team need to do? As what Coach Kenny says, flushing this loss, learning from this loss, but also flushing it as y'all prepare for Georgia Southern.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to come in tomorrow and we're going to run, we're going to lift, we're going to go over the plays that we messed up. That's kind of our flush that he's talking about. We go over the plays that we need to execute better on. Fix those little mistakes like I keep talking about, and then just look forward to the next week. The chance to win a game.
I know Marty played hurt a little bit a couple weeks ago. He looked pretty healthy today. What does a fully healthy Ishmati do for this offense? I
mean, you obviously saw at the beginning of the season it makes a difference. He's getting like all offensive player and stuff like that. So it obviously makes a huge difference in our run game and opens it up for us that way.
Yeah, I saw some people with cutouts of your face. Did you have a lot of family at the game, or who was that?
Yeah, that's my family. Yeah, they got cutouts from, I think it was the media day we did, and they got one of those photos. They got a hold of one of them, and they made the fat head cutouts.
Have they been able to come out a lot of your games this season?
Yeah, my mom and dad always make every game, and then my girlfriend's been coming to a lot of the games too. She's made all of them except for like one away game. So yeah, I got a good support group, and all of them did.
With this week being homecoming, honoring the past of Southwest Texas State, what does it mean when people talk about Southwest Texas State?
I mean, I haven't been here as long as some of these other guys that have a little bit more, Texas State spirit, you know what I mean. But obviously, I'm here and I'm on the bandwagon, and I believe in Texas State, and it's that belief that something has been, and then something you can create, and then the people in the future can look back at what you did and just keep creating that a good foundation, for Southwest Texas. That's what we had, and then keep coming.